Hey everybody, JayborinoPlays here, welcome back, continuing Malfurion's quest. The game crashed at the end of the last chapter, but there was indeed an interlude, so we'll watch it now. Council of the Legion. Depending on how long the interludes are, I may make them their own videos, and then I'll record a different mission for the same day. Meanwhile, in the distant world of Outland, the commanders of the Burning Legion eagerly await their master in the Black Citadel. Oh, okay. When will he come, Lord Kazakh? Our Lord and Master shall arrive exactly when he described, Mother Shiraz. Greetings, fellow commanders. I trust you know why I have summoned you all here. Several months have passed since your ascension to leadership, my lord. During that time, you have failed to direct any sort of assault upon the mortal realms. May I remind you, Diraxus, that the Legion's will was called upon Tichondrius the Darkener. He has been situated on Azeroth ever since, plotting its destruction. Have we heard any contact from Tichondrius, my lord? Do you have faith he can succeed where Asgalor and Sargeras could not? I am afraid, Shiraz, that Tichondrius was recently slain in battle. Due to this unfortunate loss, I have now appointed Mephistroth as the new leader of the Nathrezim. Did that happen at the end of Resurrection of the Scourge? I don't remember if Tichondrius died or not. But we've got blue guy now. My brothers and I are willing to serve, Lord Kil'jaeden. Thank you, Mephistroth. As I was saying, the mortals of Azeroth have yet again resisted our attempts to destroy them. I believe there is only one obstacle that stands in our way. The Night Elves. Oh, he was killed in the epilogue, right? I think Kil'jaeden killed him. Probably so he could put this guy in his place. Over the centuries, they have placed a series of protective measures around the World Tree, making it impossible for any demon to approach its proximity without alerting the Night Elves and their allies. Therefore, if we are to succeed in our endeavors, we must go about this invasion a very different way. That is why I have called you all here, so that you will know what must be done to ensure Azeroth's fall. My lord, out of all the places to hold this meeting, why in Outland? I thought the Black Citadel would be a nice change from our usual conference, much to the dislike of a certain someone. What are you doing in my temple? Ah, Magtheridon, I cannot say I am thrilled to see you interrupt our private meeting, so I must ask you to leave at once. I am the Lord of Outland. I will not tolerate such insolence on my grounds. And you, Magtheridon, belong to the Legion. Now, be gone with you. Ugh. Ugh! That pompous warlock always pushes me around. Bah! I look forward to the day when I finally... Lord Magtheridon, another riot has started. What? Take me there, my demoness. Tiresome mongrels. You and your clan have meddled in our affairs for the last time. Oh, yeah? I will enjoy cutting you where you stand. You want a piece of me? Then come over here. I command you all as your ruler to stop this outrage at once. Roar. Return to your posts, you ungrateful brutes. This has been the third uprising this week, my lord. First kill Jaden ridicules me, and now I have an army that's slowly killing each other. Can this day get any worse? Probably. Greetings, little pit lord. What do you want, Kill Jaden? For the last time, you are to address me as your lord. Now, do you remember our little talk? I will not be going to Azeroth. My place lies as the ruler of Outland. You mean the lord of some savage orcs who wage war at one another? You have no future here, Magtheridon. You are much better served on the front lines of our next invasion. Do you take me for a fool? I know you only want me on Azeroth to be rid of me, killing the last of my kind. Your brothers died as a result of their own stupidity. If I wanted you dead, I would have done so myself a long time ago. Why do you mock me, Kill Jaden? Am I nothing but a painful reminder of all those years you served under Asgalor's wing? Do not mention that name. You should be grateful I am giving you the opportunity to prove your loyalty to the Legion. This will be your last chance, Magtheridon. Join us in the battle for Azeroth, or it will be the last mistake you will ever make. Okay, goodbye. We will see about that, Kill Jaden. Alright. I think the Legion politics dialogue is a little odd, but I understand what he's trying to set up here, which is Kill Jaden has slowly exterminated the Pit Lords tangentially, I suppose, and Magtheridon's the only one left. And Magtheridon's probably going to start plotting to usurp Kill Jaden. There was a lot of this in, not a lot of it, but there was some of this in Resurrection of the Scourge as well. Just sort of Kill Jaden positioning himself. 2 days later, Malfurion and his forces continue their search for Illidan. Also, we're bad guy now. We're red Malfurion. That was our only choice, and that is the path that has been completed for this campaign, and then eventually we'll revisit it when the not red path has been completed. Illidan's trail appears to head towards the Grove of the Ancients. The great trees of the forest should be more than willing to join our cause. Stay alert, my brethren. We know very little about my brother's intentions here in this place. That will be no trouble for you, though, Furion. Your new powers are enough to destroy all those who dare stand in your way. Indeed. Let's move out. So it seems pretty clear to me that we're on the path of being corrupted, and probably on our way to a pretty bittersweet or possibly just outright terrible ending. We'll see. Reach the Grove of the Ancients. Malfurion must survive. Alright, got a good start here. We've got 2 sentries. These ladies probably going to die. And then Druid of the Claw, also pretty important for the rejuvenation. What do we have here? Nothing. Okay. Horn, staff. Really nothing usable, right? Some of this stuff we can just ditch outright. Ruby of Health. Might as well pick up some. I mean, I've got an extra slot, so why not? Drop it. Pick it up. I'm gonna get better at using those. So yeah, I have no abilities, nothing. So We'll see what that means. Go, go, go. Burn these insidious trolls aside. Okay. Okay, I'm cool with that. I am cool. I'm cool with that. Destroy the huts. You know we gotta destroy the huts. Every time. So we gotta get up to the middle right of the map. I don't know. Given the size, this might turn into a macro map as well, because it looks like we're going to find a base. We may want to split the video depending on how long it gets. Again, I'm not gonna hesitate to do that in the future, but we'll see. Heal yourself. Use your ability. That's quite good. Rejuve. Destroy the huts. I don't know where I'm going. Looks like there's a couple different ways to go. All right, get in there. Just keep burning them up. My friend, please. Hold position back there. We'll heal you up later. Or you're going to heal yourself. That's great. Anything good here? Rune of Mana. Actually, that's fantastic. Why don't we just read you? Oop, that's the wrong one.
In position.
I'm awake.
Now we Rune of Mana.
It shall be done.
Dark Troll Warlord. All right. I really just like constantly being put to sleep. All right, go ahead and go into bear form. Okay, burn him up. Excellent. He'll have to rejuve himself. That's fine. What do we got here? Scroll of Protection. I'm going to drop this short blade and then pick up the usable stuff here. Please. There you go. And then we'll wait for a rejuve. And then we have to pick this up in the pouch. There we go. I'm holding out to maybe sell this stuff. I think I saw an Ancient of Wonders in the cutscene, so that's my goal. Hang on. We got another one of these big things. Okay, fine. Just go. Self-heal. Run. Okay, you two need to run. Malfurion, stay in there. Dark Troll Overlord, heal yourself. Okay, they're still alive. Rune of Greater Resurrection, but we didn't lose anybody. I could just kill these people and then resurrect them. You know what? Let me save, because I just want to make sure this is going to work. So, kill. Kill. And then we do this. There we go. Back to full HP, and then we get the Jewel Ring. Boosts strength and agility when worn. Probably ditch this, pick this up. Strength and agility by 2. We still have the by 1 there. I'm less concerned about the Ruby of Health at this point. Let's just break this. This is tricky because, like, even though we can carry stuff, it's not that important. Nice, that's good. Jayborino not missing tomes. You're welcome. Break. I think it's pretty clear by this point there's nothing in the huts.
Dulled my senses.
50, 62, 37. It's not like this stuff's going to be selling for anything that worthwhile in any case. Anytime there's a Rune of Speed, it seems like that's typically a dead end, so I guess it's good that we went this way first.
It shall be done.
There's many main quests here. The Grove of the Ancients is located deep within this valley. Using your newly acquired powers, you must reach the Ancients and gain their aid in your battle against Illidan. Cool.
How may I serve the goddess?
Something is amiss.
I missed a hut. Crates! That's right, I'm not going to miss those crates, though it seems like about 50% of the time there's nothing in them. Crates! We're actually being attacked by trolls, so I should probably go and fight. That's got some pretty good range on it, too. Go ahead and roar so we can get through these guys a little bit faster. Back up. Manual of Health. Oh, that's... Okay, so we're getting some pretty good tomes for Malfurion here at the beginning. Grab that. Grab that. Break the thing. Just need to get some more mana on this Druid of the Claw so we can throw down more rejuves over time here. Or we just keep roaring. It's a really good It's just a really good buff, and it's 45 seconds, which isn't bad at all.
The land and I are one.
Okay, I don't think there was a different way to go. So we've gone to the left, right? There wasn't a different path we could take, and I can't break trees anymore with Malfurion, so I guess
Point the way.
this is just the way it is. Murlocs!
These lands. It shall be done.
Nice, okay. I like this AoE spell. It can do, like, mondo damage, and especially on macro maps, we can use that to clear stuff out. So it seems like all of his talents are completely reset, whereas I assume in the future, when there's going to be some sort of sentinel path, he'll probably keep the abilities that you start with. Again, I would just guess. You know what? We could leave that rune and then come back to it in case we ever need to backtrack. Huts. How dare you!
Pathetic wretches. It shall be.
I was gonna say, I don't think his dialogue has changed at all. I was just thinking, I'm like, wouldn't it be kind of neat if his dialogue changes to become a little more aggressive now that he's... Oh dear, that's a lot. But one thing that I think is interesting is one thing is after he absorbed the fountain, the corrupted fountain, well, it's implied that it's corrupted. He's like, oh no, everything's alright, I'm fine. Like, you expected him to change immediately, and he didn't. So I suspect it's just, either it's kind of subverting this expectation that he will actually be corrupted, or he's definitely going to become corrupted, but it's happening at a slightly slower pace. Again, just to sort of trick you into thinking like, oh, he's definitely fucked. But then, as it turns out, not as quick as you imagine, and either he's not corrupted, or it'll happen much later, and slowly. I don't need that. Right. A couple different ways to go. I guess we'll kind of stick to the bottom here and see what murlocs we can find and kill. That's the coastline. Never mind. Golems? What can we do about these? Let's just quick save before some of these engagements. Was there anything else down here? We couldn't get across there or through the trees. Okay.
For Kalimdor.
Sure. Rock golems. These beings are not native to this part of the forest. What could they be doing here? Ooh. It doesn't matter. Your crystal golem is more than capable of dealing with these monstrosities. That's cool. That's cool. Let's go grab our rune. So we have a summon, and it's a frontline summon. I like that quite a bit. I am very pleased with that. How long does it last? Versus the cooldown? I wonder if you could summon multiples. I don't really want to try it, but I could. Actually, no. It looks like the cooldown is exactly tied to how long the actual golem stays out. So that's fine with me. We should just run with this forward, right?
What threatens these lands?
Okay, more of these guys. He's got a little time left on him. And these are typically immune to magic, so there's not going to be much of a point. Oh, and it's a fountain of health here, too. See, they're immune to magic, but I guess the fountain of healing doesn't technically count as magic, even though maybe it intuitively should. But you'd think, like, oh, why are they getting healed? I know it's not like a magical ability. I'm going to take Furion real quick, just to check if there's something down here to get, because this looks very purposefully open, and then we'll let these ladies heal up.
It shall be done.
Random rock chunks. This is a very nice ability. I like this as his W, for sure. And it's kind of the same as his other form, where his W was another summon ability, and his Q was an AoE, but it also healed. So this is interesting. I don't know if there's going to be anything inside these rocks. I guess we can come down here and help look. Otherwise, I'm not sure what the point of coming down here was, if there was one at all. Stone token. Why don't we just pick it up and use it real quick, and then we'll have the timed extra thing. I'm gonna have too good to use syndrome on the scroll. Where'd it go? There we go. So do this. We do this. We do this. It's summoned for a little bit of time. Onwards. Okay, going pretty well. And we got this other guy who can throw rocks, right? Should be able to the boulder throw or whatever, even though it probably won't work here. I guess throwing a rock counts as magic. I don't get it. That's fine. As long as they're not targeting my my archers, it's fine. Okay, and we can min-max a little bit and send this guy back to the fountain if we really wanted to, but I don't think that's necessary. No! 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 I wanted that. Okay, back out, buddy. Rejuve yourself. Self-heal. I mean, there's really nothing I can do here. We'll get him. We're missing because we're attacking from the bottom. That's bad news. I don't think we need a pot of greater mana either. It might be worth my time to just go sit by the fountain real quick, though I do have this summoned unit. Here, just throw down some rejuves instead. Let's quick save. Again, this seems like it's going to be a pretty long map. Oh, spiders. These spiders will make excellent targets for your new Fire Shield spell. Forms a shield of fire on a target-friendly unit, dealing 50 damage to enemy units around it. That's a good sign. Because it says it's enemy units. Hang on. I gotta check this. Well, everyone's poisoned.
Point the way.
Yeah, it doesn't appear to be doing friendly fire. That's really, really good. Let me just go sit by the healing fountain real quick. So we've got Fire Wave, we've got our Summon, and then Fire Shields, which is also AoE, and it'll be good to just drop that on as many people as we can. And again, let's just go get topped off. We're min-maxing a little bit, and that's honestly mostly because I just want to make sure that I get some of my my mana back on some of my casters, specifically my Druid. So let's just sit here for a hot second. You too. I understand why it's slow. I think it would be probably more for multiplayer than anything else, but obviously if you're fighting under the Fountain of Health, it would be impossible to kill stuff if the rate of regeneration was any faster. But maybe if there weren't enemies nearby, or you could like change. I don't know if you can change the mana fountain or the health fountain regeneration rates from the editor. That seems like something you'd be able to change. I don't know though, because I assume it has the same rate of regeneration as like a salve, right? So I don't know if that's editable or not. I presume that you could pretty much change anything you want. I don't know though. I don't know. Just making this stuff up. Okay, hang on. Get this guy out. Put the fire shield on him. And he's in a web, so that kind of negates the bowl ability in the first place. And we should just be using Malfurion's abilities. Okay, we're just doomed to be poisoned forever, I think. Did not actually mean to pick that up straight away. I'm going to break these eggs with Malfurion one at a time.
How dare you?
How dare you? Oh, that's nice. Tome of Strength. Ah, there's stuff. So you're telling me there's stuff inside the eggs. We gotta break them all. It's the only way.
It shall be done.
Break. I don't think I need that. We've left behind some consumables. The only consumables I think are worth picking up are things that affect all of our other units also. Don't hit my archer. How dare you? Okay. Grab this guy. Get him in there. Don't web me, bro. Alright, you webbed me, bro. Do this and this. Throw this down. Throw down a roar. Everyone seems fine for now. Why don't you back out a little bit, buddy? This is good.
Threatens these lands.
Okay, break. Rejuve yourself.
The land and I are one.
Again, I could always go back to the health fountain.
I'm awake. Sleep.
This is good too.
Press the attack.
Trying to pick it up. There we go.
It shall be done.
Our time
right there. Self heal.
Shines upon the guilty and the innocent alike.
Okay. Crystal Golem's going away soon, so we'll summon a new one. Malfurion's mana's looking good, probably because we've got the Sapphire Necklace, so we're going to definitely want to keep that for a while, and then we do this. Quick save, because we're doing just fine, I'd say. Are we there? I don't think we're that close. I sense a familiar magic nearby. Could it be... Yes, Furion. The energies you sense are the same you consumed at the defiled fountain. Impossible. If there was another fountain, I would have known about it before coming here. Your new powers allow you to sense magics you could not have felt as an ordinary druid. Its energies call to you. Once you have reached the Ancients, you should seek out this new energy to further increase your powers. Well, yeah, like, of course we're gonna do that.
The land and I are one.
Keep going. Checking for other paths.
It shall
I don't want to miss anything too obvious, but you know how your boy can be.
Oh,
oh, Lord. Do this. Do this. Please don't. Please don't. Roar. Okay, there's a rune here. That was fine, I'd say. Did that big one drop anything, or did it drop the rune? I think it dropped the rune.
For Kalimdor.
Okay, I have formations on, but the archers still want to continue being in the front. They need to stop that. Okay, another big one. Oh, okay. Boom, boom. Protection could be good here, too. Oh, there's 3. Okay. Hit this. All of you go. Okay, one of them's already down. My summon is distracting the other one. Malfurion can tank the other one. Big spiders spawn little spiders. I don't appreciate that. Okay, Malfurion surprisingly tanky. We picked up some good runes. Spider Queen. It's going to spawn 2 medium-sized spiders. No, it's not. All right, Rune of Restoration is kind of unneeded right now, but I'll grab it. Might be something it would have been better to backtrack for, but in any case, we've got it now. Just kind of right-clicking back here to see if there might be a path through the trees that my units will just casually take, but looks like no. Again, we know there's stuff inside the XX. Sphere of Divinity. Generates a protective aura around the hero.
It shall be done.
So this is level 1 Devotion Aura. We might as well hold on to that. And I think I'm going to ditch. I want to keep the mana. I'll keep the 2 artifacts. I want to keep the mana regeneration. This is good. I mean, neither of the... I mean, I don't know. All this stuff is reasonable to ditch. Oh, let's just leave the Scroll of Protection, I guess. I've been talking about dropping stuff so I could hold on to usable items, but like the Scroll of Protection is only like +2 armor, maybe it's only +1 armor, and we've just picked up a passive 1.5 armor to all units, so seems pretty reasonable. Looks like we're coming up upon our first objective here. We don't need the Clarity Potion. Here, why don't we do this real quick?
It shall be done.
The backpack is nice, but again, it's and I know there's limitations with being able to use stuff inside the backpack. But it doesn't make inventory management that much better, but you can hold stuff so you can sell it later. I understand that. That's good. Look at these guys doing the shimmy. Greetings, mighty ancients of the forest. Shando Stormrage, you have returned at long last. We have been expecting you, Shando. These parts of the forest have been overwhelmed by practitioners of dark magics of late. Those practitioners are Illidan and his highborn, mighty ancients. I come to you in need of your help. fear in my brother's lust for magic, his actions will pave the way for the Legion's return. I say we should crush them all. These highborns sound like nothing but trouble. Patience, Brother of Wonders. We must first bring word to our fellow ancients before commencing any sort of attack. Wait. I sense a powerful magic nearby. The same possessed by the insidious highborn. Oh, that's us. That's definitely us. And it is coming from you, Shando Stormrage. It cannot be. Allow me to explain, Ancient of Life. There is little need to explain, as I can smell the truth already from your scent. You have become one of them. Are you meaning to tell us the Archdruid no longer upholds the balance of nature? Curse him, I say. It is true. I had bestowed myself a new power, one which has formerly led my people to evil and despair. But it is this magic that will enable us to stand against the Legion. The Shando we once knew would never have made such a selfish act. As a result, we refuse to aid you against Illidan and your corrupt people. And what of the prophecy? Do you also refuse to fight by my side in the coming war? My brethren will uphold our duty to protect this forest, but not with you. Now, be gone. Alright, the first sign of our diverging pathway here. The ancients won't work with us. Do not despair, Furion. The ancients would have been of little use to you. Is this the price I must pay in order to defeat the Burning Legion? There is no denying it. The ancients' betrayal is ample proof that any ally you once had can no longer be depended on. One by one, they will all betray you, especially those you care for most. That is why you must now let go of your past and build the strength you need to face the demons alone. Of course. It all makes sense. Your pardon, Shando Stormrage, but your troops and I have been concerned about you lately. You seem different ever since our encounter at the Defiled Fountain. I can assure you, Theroshan, that you have nothing to fear. My new powers are essential to combat the coming war, as we can no longer count on our allies for support. Above all, my loyalty still lies with our people. My sacrifice to this new strength will ensure our race, as well as Azeroth, will survive. If you insist, Shando. Come now, brother. I have sensed the presence of a new source of power nearby. We have more work to do. I mean, it's painfully obvious we're going to get corrupted, and maybe there'll be an opportunity to turn back right near the end, but there's also a chance it's just going to be terrible. Alright, find the magical source. Malfurion must survive. This is a bit shorter of an episode, but I think this is a good time to stop, because, again, there's a nice halfway point, I feel like, through this mission. Hey, just kidding. This mission went on pretty long, so I'm going to keep this one going until we finish this whole first micro section. Good. Oh, okay. Leave us be, Malfurion Stormrage. You have no further business with us. Do I, though? Let's try this. Betrayer. Oh, okay. He still wants our business. I'm just gonna sell these items right here. The idea is you should have usable, excuse me, usable items, like buffing items here, and then stat items in your backpack. So as you use the buffing items, then you move the stat items back into your main inventory. That's the idea, I think. So let's try to follow that in practice. Because otherwise, what's the point of having passive items in your backpack, or rather usable items in your backpack, and it's not like selling is really that worthwhile. I might as well just drop stuff, I think. So we will continue on our quest of answering the forever question of, are we the baddies now? Find out next week on Dragon Ball Z. What do you got for us? Nothing, huh?
It shall be
Alright, some more enraged Wildkin. Why are they so mad? We never really learned.
My strength is yours.
I mean, it's probably the fountains of power and what have you, so... Alright, get in there. I forgot I've got this, I got the Golem Lord. We should give Crystal Golem a name. I don't know what to name him just yet. Heal yourself. Healing wards. Alright, so this is a good example. We can put this into practice. So why don't we drop the jewel ring into our backpack. And then pick up the healing ward. Oh, Lord, why do I have a cough all of a sudden? Okay, pick up the healing ward. So now I got some healing wards. We want to save this for, like, boss fights or something. That's the other thing, too, is until we think we actually need to use the healing wards, we could leave them in the backpack. There's all sorts of backpack meta that we could do. And using the icons up here, we can transfer inventory quicker. Try to keep that in mind. More mad wildkin. Why are they so mad? Alright, do this. Do this. Okay. Rune of Mana, which means you heal yourself. There you go. You can too. My golem despawned. I was like, where did it go? It didn't die, did it? But yeah, it despawns. It's not out for that long, and I wonder... It's 60 seconds no matter what, but it really becomes quite strong here. Hard to say, though. I mean, these are all good abilities. This really stacks up over time when you think about it. 5 extra damage for 20 seconds is 100 damage over time. So realistically, leveling this up isn't that great, but it can hit multiple things, so it's kind of hard to say. So can Fire Wave, but I think we would prioritize Fire Wave over Fire Shield, simply because both are AoE, and one is very slow over time, and one is an instant extra 50 damage versus 100 over 20 seconds, so... Really min-maxing there, how we use our abilities. Alright, we just randomly warped.
Our time is short.
No! 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 Okay, here you go. You're saved.
Something is amiss.
Ah, my powers have completely drained.
Shall be done.
Your Mystic Affinity aura can help replenish your strength, but it will not be enough. Only by reaching the fountain can you master your new powers. Nice. Okay, so we've got sort of Brilliance aura. Not real. I mean, kind of. This is where, if we would have kept one of those mana pots, we'd be in a lot better shape, but alas, not the case. This force wall is blocking your path to the fountain. You must find a way to eliminate it. Yeah, let him hit Malfurion, that's fine. I want to take these level 6s on one at a time. There's a patrol right there. Get in there. Yeah, not you. Yeah, let him hit the self-healer. How about that? And Malfurion's slowly getting his HP back. Thank you, Sapphire Necklace. Got all sorts of gemstones. We had like the Ruby of Health. Not anymore, but we did. Gem of Mana.
The land and I are one.
Bling Bling Malfurion. Alright, do this. Do this. Use the mana that you can. Alright, now you all get in there. I mean, yeah, sure, do that. Ow. We don't have any stuns or anything like that, I don't think. No, the only abilities we have are on the Druid, Malfurion.
Something is amiss.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
Here, why don't you do this and then roar for later. For later.
On your mark.
Something is amiss.
Okay, let's go. So we're looking for some way to bring the force wall down. Okay, you're gonna be in trouble if we let you just... Just gonna reset. You know what? This is a good time to see now. Okay. I was curious to see if maybe we could double summon the golems, but you can't. It's not like a water elemental where as long as the cooldown's up, you can use it and the other ones stay. Summons work in different ways. Certain summons you can overlap, and certain summons they don't. And they'll replace the one that you have existing. All right, there's the generator.
The land and I.
Who's building power generators in the middle of the forest? That's the real question. This must be the generator that holds the forest wall, but is impervious to all forms of attack. You fool! Nothing must stop you from absorbing the energies of the fountain. Use your new magics to overpower and break the generator. Very well, my brethren. Protect me from the crazed wildkin while I attempt to destroy the generator. Oh, he automatically resummoned one of those. That's nice. Why don't you just get these ladies in the front?
Make it fast.
Where shall I strike?
I am the blade.
Why don't you quick save? Okay, let's throw down a roar.
I'm awake.
Self-heal and kind of back out here for a hot second.
As you wish.
How many waves of this are there going to be? We'll see.
Our time
It seems to be fine for now. The crystal golem
I am sworn.
despawning, though, will cause
I'm
problems.
awake. I'm awake. Where shall I strike?
Recast roar. Crystal golem is fine. There's no timer. This may go as long as the crystal golem is summoned. I don't know. As long as we keep the crystal golem in the front, we're fine. With the roar up is perfect.
I'm awake.
Are you all back up? Crystal golem is down.
My strength is yours. Of
So roar one more time and go into bear form. And then you back up. There you go. Yeah, let them hit the ones that can self-heal. That's all we got to do.
How may I serve the goddess?
Or maybe the bear. Cool. There we go. He's done. Kablamo. And he's got some mana back now. That's excellent. We've got a healing ward we can start dropping, or we just pick up the Rune of the Rune of Health. See, if I would have known that was going to happen, I could have just dropped a healing rune, but, I mean, we did fine anyway. We did fine in either case.
For Kalimdor.
So I assume that this fountain will bump us up to level 6 maybe and give us our ultimate. I can't see what the ultimate is, and I also like how Mystic Affinity is an ability. You don't need to be here anymore.
The land and I are one.
Throw him out.
For Kalimdor. Anudora.
Alright, we got Big Boy here.
It shall be done. Anudora.
Oh, he's very mad. I think he Howl of Terrored us, which I don't like, so we can kind of counteract it by roaring.
Anudora.
Yeah, as long as he's hitting the crystal golem. Okay, excellent. Nature's
Complete. Dull my
breastplate.
senses.
So why don't we do this?
Shall be done.
Let's see what this is. Gives the hero 75 hit points and 2 armor when worn. You know, I don't think he needs it. I don't think he needs it. We're gonna stick with the Gem of Mana at this point. We just want to spam his abilities out and we're in good shape.
Threatens these lands.
We've got the Golem we don't need. I mean, if Malfurion's taken too many hits, then there's a problem. There's a problem in general if Malfurion needs to tank a bunch of shit. And keep in mind, don't worry too much about these. I mean, I'll pick it up maybe so I can sell it, I guess. But, you know, it's not super necessary. We'll hold on to it, though, in case we ever want to swap it out. We've got the Horn of Cenarius, which kind of does the same thing, but is mildly better.
For Kalimdor.
What I'm looking for is maybe an item that lets me cast Finger of Death, or it is recommended you save before proceeding. Of course. Okay. We've got the healing wards we want to drop in this fight.
Where shall I strike?
Okay, we just saved.
Is amiss.
A new source. Yes, the energies from this fountain are strong. Shadow Stormrage, I never expected to see you so soon, being in the Emerald Dream and all. My dad likes to talk about you a lot. He even told me that one day he hopes you will take his place as the Guardian of Kalimdor. Who are you, Dryad? What is your purpose here? How did you get Sylvanas' cloak? I'm Faradrella, a proud defender of Kalimdor. I'm here to get rid of the evil magic I found in this fountain. Evil magic, you say? That's right. In fact, you came just in time to watch me cleanse these waters, Cenarian style. Oh, she's so upbeat, and we're gonna have to kill her. Wait! Why don't you leave the curing of the fountain to me? After all, I am an archdruid. You're only the Archdruid of the Night Elves. You have no authority over me. I only take orders from my dad. She is persistent. Perhaps you can make a deal with her. Give her that useless horn you found at Mooglane Isle. Tell me, Dryad, how would you like to take the horn of this? How would you like to take hold of the horn of Cenarius? You mean you have my dad's horn with you? Yes, I'll hand you the horn of Cenarius, and in return you allow me to deal with the defiled fountain. Consider this a fair exchange. Well, okay, but only because it belongs to my dad. It is good you see things my way. Now we shall become one. I mean, it almost feels obvious that this is Kil'jaeden the Deceiver, right? It's not like he's got some inner doubt. This is clearly another entity that's inside of him. Hey, you didn't cure the fountain. You tricked me. Very clever, Dryad. It is unfortunate, though, that you were foolish enough to fall for my trick. Now, I will be having that horn back. You won't get away with this. I'm telling on you. If the Dryad escapes through the mountain pass, she will inform her allies about my actions here. Fellow Druids and Sentinels, capture that Dryad. But she is the daughter of Cenarius. We cannot hold her captive without incurring the demigod's wrath. I command you, as your Archdruid, to go after her now. No, Shando. Then you're of no use to me. Summoning force walls at key locations will ensure the Dryad won't escape. She must be stopped at all costs. Alright, well, this is going to take multiple tries because I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, quick save.
What threatens these lands? It shall be
Block all paths to prevent Faradella from escaping. Use Fire Cage to capture her. We have Arcane Explosion now. Where am I?
Anudora.
Okay. I can't see what's going on, and I was still getting hit. That's nice, okay. Arcane Explosion. Oh. A force wall. Oh, well. Looks like I'll have to find another way through the pass. I see.
Anudora.
One of two blocked. Alright, I guess we're going this way. I used all my mana. Shouldn't have done that.
Has dulled my senses.
Get in the front, buddy. Okay, so we want to drop... Now we need Nature's Breastplate. Maybe we'll get the horn back at the end of this. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's funny, I was just talking about how they were... I just wanted to see what Arcane Explosion does. We may have to restart this whole section because I used it and I shouldn't have. There we go, through here. But I was talking about how the horn was... You know, they were both used unnecessarily, and then, oh, we lost the horn, so we might as well use the somewhat worse version. Grab this. I'm not sure if I should be running by these enemies, or... Yeah, I think we're just going to want to run. So let's load this up. I didn't see if we were gaining XP, but I'm going to assume that we don't. Alright, she's going that way. You know what? I might as well check what's up here before we... You know what? I think this is part of the path that she takes to go.
It shall be done. Anudora.
Block all paths. Use Fire Cage. Fire Shield, Fire Wave. Fire Cage is somewhere else.
For Kalimdor.
Yeah, I know. I was just looking around the map. Game, give me a break. Okay, so let's go do the typical thing, and I'll probably just ignore stuff. It might chase me. Things might chase me, but that's okay. So we do this. Goom, 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 goom. So we run over here. This thing just, you know, kill the non-believers. Right, you all get out of the way. Move my camera, even though we continue to get attacked. Okay, I'll see y'all suckers later. Go through here. I'm not sure if enemies can chase you through waygates. I honestly don't know. We're about to find out. Did my golem get left behind? I think so. See, we just ignore these guys.
It shall be done.
Our warriors have engaged the
Poor crystal golem.
And I are one.
I learned how to run by enemies from playing Dark Souls. I got very good at it.
It shall be
Get quite good at just running by shit.
It shall
Okay, so this thing's gonna protect us. Arcane Explosion would have been good there too.
for Kalimdor.
Again, all we need to do is block her.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Okay, once again. Alright, come on over here. Those force walls won't hold for long. I must catch that annoying dryad. I would assume that we can backtrack, but I don't know, so... Got her! No?
It shall be done.
Nah, you can't catch me. Oh, 33% chance to hit.
It shall
So I think she just runs in a circle, and you just have to get lucky and hit her with this. Wow, I legit can't catch her. She's gonna run in a circle. I didn't realize that you could only use it once, I didn't realize it had a 33% miss chance.
It shall be done.
So we do this. Come on, just work. Oh my god.
It shall be done.
I think we just don't waste time. We go around.
Anudora.
I'm not sure I can feel the energies from both force walls diminishing. I must hurry, right? So, how does she go? I think it's through the same way. This is try number 3, so there we go. 3 tries, sure. I missed a bunch of pickups, probably, but hey, get me out of here, Shando. No, if I let you go, you will return home and inform Cenarius of our little encounter. You just wait until my father hears about this. You'll be sorry. I think not, little creature. It is in my intention that you stay contained in your cage for a long time. This has gone on long enough, Shando Stormrage. You disappoint me, my brethren. Not only did you refuse to carry out my will, but you show up in a frail attempt to stop me. What has gotten into you, Shando? You are not the great Archdruid we once knew. I turned red, is it not obvious? Please, Theroshan, Druidism is nothing compared to the power I have now, especially if we are to have any hope against the demons. From now on, you shall address me as Archsage. Archsage? The ancients were right about you. Your obsession with magic has clouded your judgment and led you astray from your duties as Archdruid. What would Tyrande do when she learns the truth about you? This does not concern Tyrande, nor should it to any of you betrayers. You are letting Fardrella go, Shando. You can try, Theroshan. Well, yeah, I think we are the baddies now. Yay, I'm free. No. Slay the weaklings. You? Wait, Shando, we are not here to fight you. Any servant of Illidan is not welcome within my presence. Not anymore. We have come to pledge our allegiance to you. I am intrigued, sorcerer, but why? Illidan possesses great magic, but he fails to harness its power for the benefit of my people. You, on the other hand, show more promise in both your leadership and unique powers. I witnessed you consume the energies from the defiled fountain. Our task was to originally protect it, but we held our guard when you showed up. When you arrived, I felt a strong magical essence emitting from you. I, of course, first doubted how an Archdruid would ever indulge himself in arcane magic. As soon as you consumed the fountain's energies, I felt your Druid and arcane magics merge into one. I then realized a unique power was growing within you. One, of course, that makes Illidan's powers small in comparison. Let my people join you, and together we shall defeat Illidan and build a bright future for the Highborn. So be it. Kethranis, at the exchange of your loyalty, I shall grant both you and your people the power you seek. Shocking. Alright, this is Jayborino from the future. This is a great spot to stop the first part, rather than much earlier, like I thought, because this mission does go on for a bit longer. And we get to try out the Highborn faction. You'll have to wait till next time. Oh, the suspense! I'll see you then. Bye now.